Hello, it's me again, and I'm putting together another model. This time I have the proper tools, as you can see if you look to the left, and in my right hand currently. Though, don't let the tools fool you, I still end up breaking it, but that's fine. It's the practice that counts. It's the experience that I get while trying to assemble a model airplane. Enough chit-chat. Right now I'm assembling the Supermarine Spitfire, a single-seat, single-engine fighter airplane from World War II made by the British for the Royal Air Force. The Spitfire's top speed is 362.88 miles per hour. That's 315.33 knots. During the early stages and early years of the war, the Spitfire was one of the fiercest aircrafts in the sky. This is because of how maneuverable it is, able to do some pretty crazy stuff while flying. During the war, the Spitfire was mass-produced by the British. Over 20,000 Spitfires were made over the course of the war. With its sheer numbers, some really skilled fighter pilots, and its advanced maneuverability, the Spitfire was perfect for guerrilla warfare in the sky. It's probably got to be in my top 5 aircrafts. And get this. Of the over 20,000 Spitfires that were produced during the Second World War, only 230 of them were reported to be shot down by enemy aircraft. It's commonly agreed upon that the German Messerschmitt Bf 109E is basically the German equivalent to the Spitfire and its German rival. Those two were always at each other fighting in the air above London. Now, back to the model. This one was relatively difficult to build, and the parts I broke are the bottom part with the wings connected to the fuselage bottom, and the propeller on the front, which is the engine. I broke that and completely scrapped it, so it literally just looks like it's opened on the front, like one of those fighter jets that have just a giant hole in the center. Hey, maybe you can just put a bomb in there, just have it roll out, like the payload cart in Team Fortress 2 when you make it reach the enemy base. Unlike the Blackbird, this didn't actually come with a stand. It actually had wheels that it's supposed to stand on, looking like it was parked. I, of course, took the liberty of also breaking those. There's only one that isn't broken, so I guess the only way you can make this thing fly is if you just drop it off a really tall building and then let it gather enough speed for the lift to happen. As I said before, this was much more difficult than the Blackbird. It had much more parts and a lot more weird curving. If you can look at the instructions right there, that's the bottom of the fuselage I was talking about with the wings, and yeah, that was a bit hard to work around with. I'd say that my Blackbird has a much better chance of flying than this thing. Imagine seeing this thing just charging towards you, completely broken down fighter airplane just charging towards you. Doesn't even look like it can fly, but it doesn't matter, it's coming for you. Now that would be pretty terrifying. And here it is in all of its rundown glory. I'm pretty sure that during this clip, part accidentally broke off while I was trying to pretend it was flying around and show it to the camera. So, yeah. You can see the bottom of the fuselage right there just kind of coming off. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Better ones in the future.